say hi. Good morning. Good morning. I can see your back anyway. Where's your face? Give me your face. No? There you are. Maze was here, but she had some business. Good morning. It is Thursday, July 9th. Maisie, come here, pup. Come here. Say hi. Come here. There's my Maisie Munchkin. Hey, you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Puppy dogs. Fluffy tails. We combed you yesterday. I combed her. It's so easy when you only have, 2 short ears and a fluffy head and a tail. But we got combed. Trying to make it a routine so that when it really needs it, not that the tail doesn't really need it, but the ears have been fine. Good morning. I'm Barbara. First cup of coffee, first cuddle with my dogs. You're there, live and in person. Sort of, not really. I've changed my bucket that I have my claw on. It is empty. It had a gallon of tallow in it, but that got moved to the basement. So I got an empty one, which is lighter, so you're getting more earthquakes. Okay. I can't talk too long today because I'm taking my mother-in-law to the doctor. She got an appointment for this morning, not yesterday, so I have to be there by 9:30. So I won't, so you're actually probably going to be up late, but you already know that. You know how long it's going to be and you know when it goes up. So I don't know why I talk about that, because I'm actually the only one in this conversation who doesn't know. Yet, I just suspect. I did hear our bird out here when I brought my stuff out. So he's here somewhere. Okay, this vlog has devolved into something really weird, but I had a very weird dream last night. Did I tell you my dream? Is that weird? I dreamt I was getting my teeth cleaned, but I was standing, the dental tech was behind me and we were both standing and she had her arms around me and were picking my teeth with her head back there. Like from the back. But there wasn't any mirror or anything. It's a dream. So I guess I'm thinking about, I have an appointment to have my teeth cleaned at the end of the month. So maybe it was on my mind. I don't know. But anyway, so she was standing behind me, reaching around and cleaning my teeth from behind. So we were not face to face. I can put off my teeth cleaning. Of course, obviously I already did. I think she called me in March or April. And we postponed it to the end of July. Not quite long enough, I don't think. But I have excellent teeth. They may be yellow, but they are excellent. I was using a whitening toothpaste I saw in one of my videos. It must have been a podcast because I think it was before the vlog started. I felt like my teeth looked really yellow. So I started using a whitening toothpaste, but then it tasted terrible, and in the morning I'd wake up and my mouth tasted terrible. So then I started only using it after I woke up because I figured I'll drink a cup of coffee and it'll take the taste away and also undo any whitening that might have been done because coffee. My hairdresser has very white teeth. I asked her how she keeps her teeth so white. She says, oh, I don't do anything special, but I do drink my coffee through a straw. I'm like, okay, well, that's something special. I don't know anybody who does that. Well, my sister-in-law uses a straw for everything now. She's gotten those Invisalign braces where they have computer-generated, 3D printed, clear inserts that you put over your teeth. And You change them very gradually, and they move your teeth. But they're clear plastic, and you have to wear them for 23 hours of the day for them to work in 2 years. It takes 2 years for them to do their job if you wear them 23 hours a day. So like every week you change to a new configuration that is moving your teeth a little more and a little more and a little more. I mean, this is the kind of thing you can only do with computer technology and 3D printing. So, you know, you have to eat quickly. You only have an hour when you can have them out, and you know, spread that over your meals, however many meals you have. But when you're drinking, you know, you have them in. And unless you want them to get stained, because she drinks red wine and coffee, you drink it with a straw. So she drinks her coffee now through a straw when she's not eating. Exactly, so her teeth, or the teeth coverings, don't get stained. So maybe I should get a coffee straw. I thought about getting my teeth whitened at the dentist years ago, but then I thought, you know, I have really strong teeth. I haven't had a cavity, and I cannot tell you how long. And the only real, you know, work he's gotten is, you know, how every time you go to a new dentist, they replace everything. I had dental insurance, so at that time I didn't care. When I was getting ready to retire, I went to every doctor I could think of while I still had good health insurance. I live in America, you know. When you retire early and you're buying your own health insurance, you have the world's worst health insurance. It's so bad that all it does is take your money, but you can't use it. That's how bad it is, unless you get in a car accident. So I had that. It's really a catastrophic policy. No, luckily I'm on Medicare now. It was essentially a catastrophic policy. So you didn't get much with it. Although you did get an annual checkup, I guess. I'm not sure. But anyway, so while I was working and still on my premium insurance policies, both medical and dental, I went and got everything done. You know, not done because I didn't have anything to actually do. But I went to every doctor to get checked for everything and, you know, that kind of stuff. And I went to the dentist. And, you know, he's looking at my teeth and he's like, put a watch on such and so tooth. I'm like, no. If that tooth needs something, then we'll do it now because I have insurance now. And I'm not having insurance in 3 months. So don't put a watch on it and expect me to come back in 6 months and you're going to do something to that tooth that you could have done now, but you didn't. He's like, oh, okay. So maybe I had one cavity. I don't know what he did. I did have that tooth that the filling came out. It split in half. When I'm a clincher at night, and it split in half. And when I was in London, the morning I was going to visit with Leslie in London a couple of years ago, in the fall, 2.5 years ago, I guess it was, that filling came out. I thought maybe I broke a different tooth because I couldn't remember, but turns out I just lost that filling and had to have it replaced in London. That was really the last thing that happened. Anyway, I had thought about whitening my teeth. You know, they thought dentists do that, they can do that. And I thought, you know, I've got really strong teeth, and I'm afraid I've become skeptical about things like that. You know, people were getting their teeth whitened at the dentist, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like, I don't know. Do they have any long-term studies as to how your teeth, you know, are 10 years from there after you do that, or 20 years after you do that? I plan to keep my teeth my whole life. I've never had a tooth pulled. You know, I'm not gonna mess with my teeth like that just because I'm just skeptical. I feel like some of these things might be rushed into the public, you know. So I have yellow teeth. but they're very strong. Which is to say that if I keep brushing vigilantly, then I probably can put off my cleaning till a day in another month when I feel a little more comfortable. I am about to the point where I feel comfortable having my cleaning people come again. I was having people clean my house once a month, which I really like. But then, you know, Corona. Well, now my house is not clean. It's not. I'm not a good housekeeper. So, I mean, I would need 2 weeks notice they were coming just to straighten it up enough so they could actually clean it. But I'm about ready to say I really believe that coronavirus is transmitted via airborne virus, airborne droplets, airborne whatever, and that if people come in my house and clean my house and I air out my house and I don't breathe their breath in my house, then I think things should be fine. I'm not worried about me going after them and touching a surface they touched. But I'm also perfectly happy to quarantine my house for a few hours and, you know, go to my mother-in-law's and let everything do their thing. Put fans on, making sure the air is circulating really well. I know that's a privilege. Talk about privilege. I am very lucky. I do know that. I do know that. Well, I'm not sure we have quite gotten to that point yet. So luckily we both have a high tolerance for not clean. Oh, ramble. I don't have my glasses on, but I still think I rambled quite a while. I don't have tons of time, so this may be later than I think, but I did get some knitting done yesterday. Not a lot, but some. A lot of talking with Dennis. Played some EverQuest. I was in a dungeon when my knit night was supposed to start, so I was a little late getting to knit night, and there was no call that I could find. So I think I'm not the only one, or they ended earlier than usual, because I should have been able to catch up with people at least for an hour. So that was too bad. I felt bad about that. I will manage that better next week. But I think the last time I played poker was last week during knit night, so it seems like the EQ has hit the same spot that the poker was hitting. It helps that Dennis is happy to play EQ at any time at EQ's EverQuest 2 if anybody hasn't been following my adventures, which I have been doing now for a week, I guess, because I played poker last week on Wednesday, and we talked about it on Thursday, and I think the first time I played again was Friday. But we played again, and we went back to the same dungeon. Now we are a little bit higher level, which makes a big difference, but we went back to the same dungeon where I couldn't keep him alive the day before yesterday, and we won handily last night. So that was fun. But it made me late for midnight, so that was too bad. I heard a big noise, I don't know, gunshot, or sometimes it sounds like construction workers off in the distance dropping pallets of wood or something, you know, with a bit of a bang. But anyway, Pearl's up now and I'm looking a little nervous. Did you hear something, puppy? Yeah, I know you did. I did too. I heard it. You're not hearing things. So I will be bringing my knitting in the car because I will not be allowed into the doctor's office. Turns out my sister-in-law is staying overnight with my in-laws tonight. But she's going to stay with my father-in-law, so I'm still going to drive my mother-in-law to the doctor. Which I thought was a little odd. But Dennis thinks that my mother-in-law wants to spend some time with me, which I believe is probably true. So, I mean, I would have thought Kim would have driven her, but I said, well, so is Kim going to drive you? Oh, no, no, no. I said, okay, well, I'll drive you. I'm happy to drive her. So, you know, gets me out of the house. I'm wearing my dress. And I'm happy to help her. And spend time with her, too. Just her and me. So that's nice. And Kim will have some time with her dad. And that's nice. And so I think it's a little bit of a worry off Aura's mind while we're out that Garland is not alone. So that's good. All right, well, that's all my news is, I guess. So I will be knitting in the car or on my phone, depending on, you know, mood. I'm just about where I need to start binding off for the neckline of my crew neck. So I am going to have to pay attention whether I'm going to want to do that in the car, because, you know, when she walks out, I'll be done, even if I'm in the middle of a row or whatever, you know, so we'll see, but I'm taking it. I only have one thing really on the go, which is, you know, not great. I feel like I should always have a boxy on the go so that if I want to do some stockinette, voila, stockinette. I feel like my nieces would like boxies for Christmas. I wonder if my daughter would like a boxy for Christmas. I bet she would. Oh, but she watches this. Chris, do you want a boxy? Let me know. It's like a big oversized crop sweater with where the sleeves at, you know, it's a big square and the sleeves actually start here and they're only, you know, a few inches. Let me know, because that's a stockinette project that I could be working on, and it gives me plenty of time. It seems like a sweater that would work well in Mississippi. It would be very cute. It's very cute over dresses. And, you know, it'd be something to have on the go that would work for me. So let me know. Let me know what color you want, if you want one. I think Ella and Janine would probably like them too. That's crazy. Okay, I gotta go. Chauffeur my Aura around, make sure she's okay. She's only been having she only has the trouble when she's getting in and out of bed, so that's good. So she was able to function. I told her, you know, do you need something? Well, I need, you know, the trash has to go out. I'm like, okay. Is it full? It has to go out. Yeah, oh yeah, it has to go out. Okay, we can come over and do that. Well, Garland thinks he can do that. I'm like, we can come. Well, actually, I can probably do it because, you know, I only get dizzy when I'm getting out of bed. So I said, how are you now? Oh, I'm fine now. Okay, all right. Call me if you need me. Okay, I will. That's how our conversations go. Anyway, right, puppy? Or is it Trip? So I will talk to you tomorrow. Oh, I slept pretty well. I've been sleeping okay. Not too bad. It still takes me a little while to fall asleep, but not too bad. And I'm sleeping better. And this is the third or fourth day I'm getting up with my alarm. So that's good. So, so far so good. I'm feeling like I'm sleeping okay. Okay. All right. I will talk to you tomorrow, apparently. And I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all safe and healthy. Stay healthy. Please, please work hard to stay healthy. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Stay safe and stay sane.